Hello, everyone. My name is Emily Wilson. I am 17 years old and have been trained as a pianist for the past 10 years of my life. I have played as a concert pianist, musical accompanist, and a worship team member, and have gained a lot from all of my experiences. Today, I thought I would share some helpful hints for people who are considering learning to play the piano. I hope you enjoy these next 6 short lessons that any beginner pianist should be exposed to. The first thing a student should learn when beginning the piano is how to sit with proper posture. While seated, sit up straight and face the center of the piano. Place your feet flat on the floor. If your feet do not reach the floor, place a footstool or a stack of books under them. Next, make sure you are sitting high enough so you can reach the piano keys easily. If you have a piano stool that is able to move up and down, adjust your stool accordingly. If you do not have this type of stool, place some cushions or books under you in order to be able to properly reach the keys. The second thing a student should learn when beginning the piano is how to properly position his or her hands. The student should hold his or her fingers in a nice curved shape. Also, his or her wrist should be level with his or her arms. An easy way to help the student do this is to imagine he or she is holding a ball in each hand. This small exercise will help the student understand the way the fingers should be curved when playing the piano. After learning how to properly position his or her hands, the student should next learn the numbers of each finger on each hand. This knowledge will help the student know how to understand fingering that is written on his or her piano music. In order to learn these numbers, place both of your hands in front of you like this. As I say each number aloud, wiggle each finger. Finger 5. Finger 4. Finger 3. Finger 2. Finger 1. Great job, everyone. Let's do it one more time. Finger 5, finger 4, finger 3, finger 2, and finger 1. Great job, everyone. Now that you all know your finger numbers, you can now understand the fingering numbers above your sheet music notes. While looking at a piano, you may have noticed that there are 2 different colors of piano keys, black and white. Here is an example. Right now, my first finger is on a white key, and my second finger is on a black key. The black keys play notes that are sharps and flats, and the white keys are notes that play natural notes. Listen to the difference in the sounds. Here is a white key, and here is a black key. Now that you know the difference between black keys and white keys, it is time to learn the names of the notes. Yay! All of the white keys have notes that are named A, B, C, D, E, F, and G over and over, starting from the bottom of the piano to the top of the piano. An easy way to start learning the names of the notes is by beginning at middle C. Now, I will name each note as I go up the piano. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. The names of the notes continue to have the same names as they go up the scale. Now, I will go back to middle C and go down the piano. C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, and C. The names of the notes also continue to have the same names as they go down the scale. The black keys also can have 2 names per key. As you notice, sometimes I called a black key a sharp, and sometimes I called it a flat. For example, this note is called C sharp, but also called D flat, because it is a half step above C and a half step below D. The last lesson I will go over for this session is one of the first steps to know how to read sheet music. If you look at a piece of sheet music, you will notice that there are different types of notes. Each type of note has a different value that lets the student know how many beats to hold a note for. Some notes are held for a short period of time, while other notes are held for a longer period of time. This concept is called rhythm. The first type of note is called a whole note. It is held for 4 beats in a measure. The next note is called a half note. This note has half the beat value of a whole note and is only held for 2 beats. 2 half notes equal a whole note. This next note is called a quarter note. This has half of the beat value of a half note and is held for only 1 beat. 2 quarter notes equal the value of a half note, and 4 quarter notes equal the value of a whole note. You could keep going on, dividing each type of note in half and getting notes such as 8th notes and 16th notes, but this is as far as I will go for now. I hope you enjoyed these 6 short beginner lessons for how to play the piano. If you take my tips and keep practicing, you could continue to grow your talent and learn how to play this amazing instrument.